Okay, it's Wednesday, February 8th. Just following up on the SPY. Just looking at the puts here, it's becoming a pretty tricky call as to what might unfold. We broke down here below the pre-market lows and the first bar low. First bar kind of, and then it paused a little bit. We're pausing right now. So the options are kind of near break even. It's a question of, do you just want to get out of the trade and forget about it, or just kind of hang in there and see if this is just a pause and we continue lower. It's tricky. I mean, the context, is not that strong to the downside, but I still think the day is pretty negative. What you don't want to see it do is kind of fail to break out and then get strongly green back into the range. That's what happened kind of yesterday. It doesn't look like it wants to do that, but if it does, you got to, take a no at this point. Take a small loss on it if it does. So in other words, this big gap down here created like a fair value gap in here. It came up, it rebounced that area. We're starting lower. Now we're just chopping around in here. So this is kind of the key moment. If it breaks down, great. It should be a no-risk trade at that point. If it heads up here strongly green, I think you have to just exit with a small loss. So that's what I'm watching real closely right now, just trying to judge if price really, it should have, since it had a strong displacement to the downside, it really should have come up a lot stronger to the upside to convince me we were failing at this area. But at the moment, I'm still sticking with the downside. And, if I can get through here, this first push down, then then it's a no-risk trade at that point. Without any problem. But I just don't want to see a big green bar kind of head up here above this gap that formed. That'll probably be a small loss if it happens. So just pointing that out as it's developing. This is the 1 minute chart, and again the 15-minute chart. That's what I want. It's still kind of holding nicely here, red. So far so good. Let's see if we can just break down, and that'll be the confirmation.